The transcendent is transcendent. It transcends all thinking, and so we can't think about it. And my friend Henry Sim used to say, the best things can't be said. This is why. The second best are misunderstood. That's because the second best are using the objects of time and space to refer to transcendence. And so they're always misunderstood by being interpreted in terms of time and space. The third best, that's conversation. But the first and second best, we're trying to use the second best now to talk about the first. So this is the symbol of the generating mystery of the universe. The form here, that's the Sanskrit letter Lam. This is the sound, which when the yogi pronounces it, yang, lang, lang, he's activating the energy of this center. I told you yesterday about elephants, how they originally could fly and now are bound to the earth. Now here's an elephant, right, bound to the earth, supporting the whole Kundalini. This elephant has 7 trunks, and his name is Airavata. This is the cloud on which the god Indra rides. He is the Vedic counterpart of the classical Zeus, king of the gods. Now when Brahma, the creator, opened the world egg out of which the whole universe came, now, we're talking mythologically, my friends. The Hindus don't think there was an egg that the god opened. When he opened the world egg, out came 9 elephants. And one was this one, Airavata. The other 8 were 4 pairs. And the 8 went off to the 4 directions and supported the upper shell. So that the elephants are the caryatids of the universe, as we see them here, supporting this. Now, isn't it nice to go to a temple and see and know this thing about elephants, and see the elephants holding up the universe, and to know that there are clouds that have been condemned to this job of holding up the universe. And someday you're going to see, and we will a little later this morning, an elephant up there in the ether, where he belongs. And then when you see elephants walking along the street, all clothed in, comparisons with howdahs on top and so forth, that's the elephant. Oh, it's symbolic. It refers you in your mind. You're always in the presence of a meditation. There's a nice story about elephants. A student had just learned from his guru that he was divine. He was what God is. I am God. Shiva Hung. I am Shiva. And deeply meditating on this, wonderfully impressed by himself as God now, he goes out for a stroll down the street. And as he's walking, here comes an elephant his way, with the howdah on top, and people up there, and the mahout, the elephant driver, seated on the elephant's head. And he thinks, he sees this elephant coming. And the driver says, "Get out of the way, you fool." And he thinks, I am God. The elephant is God. Should God get out of the way of God? So that's the situation. When the elephant comes upon him and simply wraps his trunk around him, tosses him off the side, and he's completely disheveled, but psychologically greatly shocked. And he goes back to his guru in this terrible shape, and the guru sees him coming, and he says, "Well, so what happened to you?" Well, he said, "An elephant threw me off the road." He said, "They were shouting at me to get out of the way. But I was in your meditation, what you told me, and I thought, I'm God, and the elephant's God. Should God get out of the way of God?" "Well," said the guru, "why didn't you listen to the voice of God shouting at you to get out of the way?" This is the two chakras, the 2 nerves, you see. That's the identification of the gross body with the subtle.